So you got the Johnny Lightning forward controls. I went ahead and I found these flame mirrors and flame grips built for Harley. I had to do a little bit of machining and a little bit of drilling to get them to fit onto the Yamaha bars. But I mean, it matches the flame theme, along with also the pulley cover has got the flame machined into the aluminum. You got your Arlen Ness gauge pods with your. I've got the EGT exhaust gas temperature gauge and my amp meter for the booster. Boulevard windshield. I went with the chrome sleeves over the forks. It just makes the whole front end of the bike stand out. The chin cowl, this fairing here, there's a lot to it. I mean, it's more than just a decorative piece. It is stuffed, packed full of stuff. Voltage regulator, horn, my inductive current meter for for this hydrogen booster is in there. Okay, and as a result, look at this. I mean, you've got all this empty space in here. The voltage regulator used to be right here, and then the coils for the ignition used to be right up here, and the horn it was down here in the front. Okay, all that's gone, and basically what it does is it makes the engine look leaner, makes the overall appearance of the bike, I think, look a little longer, gives it a more chopped appearance, in my opinion. Okay, I went with the Barron's Big Air kit, obviously, and removing that big scoop freed up the space to put my booster. Also got rid of the coils under there, so like I said, it just gives that. I like that open space right in front of the engine there. I know it just makes it look more lighter, sleeker, more efficient. Let's see some of the other mods. Okay, that I'd like to do in the future. I'm thinking about the single sidearm. I mean, I've seen that modification on other Warriors, and man, I love that look. Just that big fat pow chrome wheel sitting right there with nothing in the way. If I don't end up doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this brake caliper relocation mod where you slice it right here, weld the tab that you sliced off back up here, rotate this whole thing down behind the swing arm to kind of hide the caliper. And the other thing is I see a hole right here. I mean, it's begging for, let's see, having a vision. I see a turbo. Yeah, that's right. You know what? This bike is already fast, but I mean, come on. It would be just insane to have a turbo on this thing. I mean, the look of it, the sound, and the performance. I think I see it in the future. I see it. And the other thing, I did the F&G like I told you, but I'm thinking tricky air ride. I mean, my Nova's got 4-corner airbag, and I just love being able to adjust the suspension, especially if I got a passenger on the back. I can pump up the air if I'm going around sharp corners, because the tips of these ground pounders, that bottom tip right there, I scrape that a lot. I mean, I lean this thing hard. This bike was built to perform. It was built to ride, and trust me, the Smack rides Thundernuts hard. So, okay, so there you have it. That's how the paint turned out, and discussing a few of the mods. Obviously belt guards are gone, sissy bar in the back. Basically each mod in itself is fairly simple, but added together, it gives the bike a completely different look.